Hello and welcome to Random Draw, a trip through the vinyl archives of WTBR-FM. When WTBR moved to the new facilities here at Pittsfield Community Television, it brought along with it a tremendous asset, its vinyl collection, numbering nearly 20,000 pieces, including full albums, EPs, singles, and so much more. The purpose of this program is to take you back in time to the early days of WTBR when these records were brand new. I'm your host, David Cachet, and over the last few years, I've acted as sort of an archivist of this great vinyl collection. Just imagine, if you will, a wall full of records sorted into like cubby holes with about 150 to 200 records in each section. I'm going to be choosing one of these sections to grab records from. I'm just going to be randomly selecting records off the wall of our studio and playing them for you. That's right, playing the actual vinyl records that have been in the WTBR archives for decades. Now, each record in our collection has a catalog number listed on it, and this coincides with the order in which it was received by the WTBR DJs back in the day. Its first two digits represent the year it came in, and the remaining 3 or 4 digits will tell you the order in which they received the LP. Now, tonight we're traveling back to the last year of the 70s, 1979, so all of our records will have a 79 at the start of it. And we're going to start with one of the hugest records to come out of that year, and actually for a few years, and that's Christopher Cross's debut album, the self-titled Christopher Cross album on Warner Brothers Records, catalog number 79-365 here at WTBR. And this record was a pretty good smash, had a few hits on it. The album itself went to number 6. It also, he was known at the time, the following year at the Grammy Awards, he was one of the only artists ever to sweep all of the big 4 categories, which was Best New Artist, Best Song of the Year, Best Record of the Year, and Best Album of the Year for this album. And his career obviously never reached those heights again. Some always maybe cruelly say MTV killed the radio star, so to speak. Because he wasn't the most attractive person, I guess you could say. But so when MTV came out and it was sort of the shallowness of the, looks first kind of a thing where the music took second place, he kind of fell by the wayside there. We're going to listen to one of the big hit singles off of this album. It's a song called Ride Like the Wind. Went to number 2 on the charts. So we're going to listen to Christopher Cross right now with Ride Like the Wind right now on Random Draw. Gary Brooker with No More Fear of Flying. And before that, we heard Faith Band with You're My Weakness. And we started the show off today with Christopher Cross and his big hit single, Ride Like the Wind. Now, the Faith Band were a group out of Indianapolis that between 1973 and 1979 released 5 albums. This one here was their 4th album. It was an album called Face to Face on Mercury Records, catalog number 79-359 here at WTBR. And that was one of their bigger singles, You're My Weakness, which hit number 79. And like I said, after 1979, the group kind of broke up, went their separate ways. The keyboardist player, John Casella, actually joined John Mellencamp's band and was his piano and keyboard player until his death in 1992. Once again, that was the Faith Band with You're My Weakness, and we closed up this first set with Gary Brooker and his song No More Fear of Flying, off of his first debut album called No More Fear of Flying. Now, Gary was the pianist and vocalist for the group Procol Harum, and he was the co-writer of the song Whiter Shade of Pale, which in 1977 was voted by the British press as the co-top single of the last 25 years, the first 25 years of rock. It tied with Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen. So you know how big that song is over in England then. So like I said, in 1979, Gary Brooker was putting out his first album called No More Fear of Flying, and that was on Chrysalis Records, catalog number 79-413 here at WTBR. So that was Gary Brooker with No More Fear of Flying. We're going to switch it up a bit and get some more rockin' tunes in here for you. And we're going to start off with sort of I guess you can call it a mini supergroup. I don't know how, I guess that's depends on your definition of supergroup. But in 1979, St. Paradise was the name of the band, and they released one album in their entire career, and it was called St. Paradise. And it featured Derek St. Holmes, who was the lead singer with the Ted Nugent Band. Featured also Ted Nugent's bass player Rob Grange and the drummer with Montrose and Sammy Hagar's drummer Denny Carmazzi. So they put out one album in 1979 called St. Paradise, and we're going to listen to one of the tracks off of the album. It's a song called Straight to You. So here is St. Paradise right now on WTBR's Random Draw.
I don't care what they might do. I'm so tired. Saturday night, rainy street full of neon light. Big city's got a special dance. Are you ready to take a chance? Come on and take a chance with me. We can dance to the rhythm of the midnight sea. Big city's got a special song. Are you ready to come along? We're the children of the nighttime, and our mama loves us well. We're the children of the night. It's alright, don't you worry, 'cause your mama won't tell. Slow walker, trying to be cool. Fast talker, playing the fool. Big city's got a special groove. Are you ready to make a move? We're the children of the nighttime, and our mama loves us well. We're the children of the night. It's alright, don't you worry, 'cause your mama won't tell. She's got it together. Big city, it's Saturday night. Everybody's gonna get it right. Big city's got a special dance. Are you ready to take a chance? Come on and take a chance with me. We can dance to the rhythm of the midnight sea. Big city's got a special song. Are you ready to come along? We're the children of the nighttime, and our mama loves us well. We're the children of the night. It's alright, don't you worry, 'cause your mama won't tell. We're the children of the nighttime. 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 Come on and take a chance with me. Dance to the rhythm of the midnight sea. We're the children of the nighttime. years old. Come and get your blow. Oh, we're down south. We're down, man. We're down south, mama.
Nice. The late, great Elvin Lee there with a live version of Hey Joe. Before that, we heard the Climax Blues Band and their song Children of the Nighttime. And we started off that set of music with Saint Paradise and their song Straight to You. Now, the Climax Blues Band was a group out of Stafford, England, who in 1976 had their biggest hit with Couldn't Get It Right. In 1979, they were putting out an album called Reel to Reel, and this was on Warner Brothers Records, and it was catalog number 79-378. And it was, again, the Climax Blues Band. This album only hit number 170 on the charts. Had a nice big gatefold cover, though, to it, which was kind of nice. And like I said, that group hit it big in 76 with their big hit single, Couldn't Get It Right. And they could never get it right again on the charts as far as hitting a song that big again. But overall, it was a pretty good album from the Climax Blues Band and their song, Children of the Nighttime. And we closed off that set with a great live version of Hey Joe, done by Elvin Lee, who was in a group by 1979 called 10 Years Later, which is kind of a take on his first group, which was called 10 Years After. So, and the biggest thing for 10 Years After was their appearance in Woodstock in 1969. So 10 years later, in 1979, he released an album called Ride On with his group 10 Years Later. And it was one of those albums you saw a lot of, like in the 70s and 80s, where half the album was a live version and half an album was studio takes. So he played a track off the stage side. Now, like I said, they got famous. Elvin Lee got famous for performing at Woodstock, especially his song Going Home. And if you're wondering if they performed that song on this album, you would be right. That was the closing track of the stage side. And then there was 5 tracks on the studio side featuring his band. And so, again, that was off the album Ride On RSO Records, catalog number 79-324. So, again, that was Elvin Lee right there with a live version of Hey Joe. We're going to take a short break right now on Random Draw. I'll be back in just a few moments to hear some more great music from the year 1979, so stay tuned.
89.7 WTBR-FM Pittsfield.
It's a whole new way of life. Well, let's hear it.
Tired of the same old on the radio?
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. All the same day.
Hi, I'm Hannah. Each week I search the archives for hidden gems from your favorite artists, plus all the latest releases in rock trivia. Please join me for Deep Cuts Thursdays, 4 to 6 at 89.7 WTBR-FM.
Hey, it's Sean from WTBR-FM. Whether you just found this station for the first time or you've been listening for years, you might not know everything about WTBR-FM. Want to find out more? It's easy. Just go to WTBR-FM.com. You can find full programming schedules, listen to the station anywhere in the world, subscribe to our podcasts, and even learn to create a program of your own. And of course, donate to the station. That's WTBR-FM.com. Check it out today.
Every Sunday night at 10 p.m., something strange happens to the airwaves of WTBR-FM. It's called The Mix. It is an experience like no other on this part of the planet. Witness a collection of fresh and classic beats that are guaranteed to make you move. The best part is, it is mixed completely live, uncut, unedited. So, for an exciting end to the weekend, tune your radio to WTBR-FM Sunday nights from 10 to midnight for The Mix.
Now, streaming live on the web, WTBR-FM.com.
WTBR.
Brick, are you just looking at things in the office and saying that you love them?
I love lamp.
Do you really love the lamp, or are you just saying it because you saw it?
I love lamp. I love lamp.
And we are back here on Random Draw, and I'm your host, David Cachet, and we're listening to songs from the year of 1979 today. Now, remember to subscribe to the podcast of Random Draw by visiting wherever you get podcasts, including Google, Stitcher, Apple Music, etc., etc. You can also visit our station's website for more information at WTBRFM.com, and while you're there, you can look at the schedule and see all the other great podcasts for all the other wonderful shows here on WTBR. We've been sort of rock-heavy so far in this show. We're going to switch it up a little bit. We're going to listen to a song by the group Atlantic Starr. In 1979, they were putting out their second album, Straight to the Point. And if I get straight to the point, the album was hit number 142 on the U.S. charts and hit number 65 on the R&B charts. Came out on A&M Records, catalog number 79-344 here at WTBR. It did feature a hit single. It was the song called Let's Rock and Roll. I'm not going to play that one for you because it's almost 8 minutes long when you get the full disco version of the song on the album. So we're going to play another song off of the album. We're going to play the title track from that album. This is, again, by Atlantic Starr, a White Plains, New York group. So here is their song, Straight to the Point, right now on Random Draw.
longer, girl. So if you please, I'd like to continue what I'm saying to you through my acts. Something like this, girl. That I can have you, sugar. So please, let's get straight to the point.
The Crusaders and their song Hustler. And we started off the second half of our show with Atlantic Star and Straight to the Point. The Crusaders were releasing their album Street Life in 1979 on MCA Records, catalog number 79-329, and it was a big hit. It actually hit number 18 on the pop album charts and number 1 on the jazz album charts. And that was mainly because of the title track on that album, Street Life, which actually hit number, I believe, like 76 on the pop charts, and actually did really well on the disco charts. I didn't play that song for you because that one was 11 and a half minutes on the album charts, on the album track, and I just didn't have that kind of time to play that. But if you have a chance, check it out. The Crusaders again with their album Street Life, and the title track was Street Life. But we played The Hustler, which was kind of a cool little jazzy track right there. Now we're going to switch things up again and get over to some new wave music right now. We're going to start it off with a big group from England in the late 70s and early 80s, and that's Squeeze. We're going to play the title track off of their second album, Cool for Cats, which hit number 2 on the UK singles charts. And the album didn't hit number 45 over in the UK, didn't chart over here in the US, but that sounds typical for the US. Nothing, we didn't like that cool music at the time. So here's Squeeze right now with Cool for Cats on Random Draw.
The Indians send signals from the rocks above the pass. The cowboys take position in the bushes and the grass. The squaw is with the corporal, she is tied against a tree. She doesn't mind the language, it's the beating she don't need. She lets loose all the horses when the corporal is asleep. And he wakes to find the fire's dead and arrows in his axe. And Davy Crockett rides around and says it's cool for cats, it's cool for cats. The Sweeney's doing 90 cause they've got the word to go. They get a gang of villains in a shed up at Heathrow. They're counting out the fivers when the handcuffs lock again. In and out of Wandsworth with the numbers on their names. It's funny how the missus always looks a bleeding sane. And meanwhile at the station there's a couple of likely lads who swear like how's your father, and they're very cool for cats, they're cool for cats. Change the mood a little, I've been posing down the pub. I'm seeing my reflection, I'm looking slightly rough. I fancy this, I fancy that, I wanna be so flash. I'll give a little muscle and I'll spend a little cash. But all I get is bitter and a nasty little rash. And by the time I'm sober I've forgotten what I've had. And everybody tells me that it's cool to be a cat, cool for cats. Questions as she hangs onto the wall. I kiss her for the first time and then I take her home. I'm invited in for coffee and I give the dog a bone. She likes to go to discos but she's never on her own. I said I'll see you later and I'll give her some old chat. But it's not like they on the TV. When it's called for cats, it's called for cats.
Susie and the Banshees right there with their cover of Helter Skelter. That's a good way to close the show. Before that, we heard Highway with Feels Like It's Slipping Away. And we started off this last set of music with Squeeze and one of their big hits from the UK days. Big UK hits, Cool for Cats. Now, Highway was a group that was big in Australia in the 70s. They were known as Sherbet, or the Sherbs down there, and they were releasing an album, their first album in America, under the group name Highway on RSO Records, catalog number 79-323. Like I said, they were huge in Australia. Had 20 consecutive hits, 17 giant gold and platinum albums down there in the 70s. So that was Highway with Feels Like It's Slipping Away. And we closed it out with Susie and the Banshees from their first album, their giant first album, very influential album, The Scream. And that was the track that closed the album out, their cover of Helter Skelter. The album went to number 12 over in the UK. Obviously didn't chart over here in the US again because we miss all the cool stuff. So again, that was Susie and the Banshees with Helter Skelter. Well, that wraps it up for us here at Random Draw. If you'd like to learn more about WTBR or even have an idea for your own show, just visit WTBR-FM.com. So until next time on Random Draw, I've been your host, David Cachet, and we'll see you later.